Welcome to Fragrance Facts. My name is Marcus. I test and wear a whole bunch of different fragrances to tell you how they are. This review is on a release from Dolce Gabbana, and this one is called K Eau de Parfum. It's a 2020 release classified as a woody spicy. It's composed by Nathalie, Lorson and Daphne Bugey, and this one is a Eau de Parfum concentration. So in 2019, Dolce Gabbana released a brand new fragrance line called K. And we had the Eau de Toilette in 2019. I've done a review on that one, so check it out for more details. That one is more of a blue fragrance DNA composition with some complement factor elements to it. And in 2020, we have this one, the Eau de Parfum. I will let you know later on in the video which one of those two scents I prefer. But to kick off, what are the main dominating notes in the K Eau de Parfum? The first one being fig. It's going to be milky, it's going to be lactonic, and it's going to be slightly powdery and a bit coconut. The second main note is going to be juniper berry. And here is going to be herbal and woody, airy, clean, and you're going to get a whole bunch of secondary notes that are well blended in here, such as the ambroxan woody clean amber sweetness. You're going to get some spicy sweet cardamom, as well as some shower gel vibe DNA. I will now describe the three different fragrance stages of this fragrance to give you a better understanding of the smelling experience. So in the top, off the initial spray on your skin, you're going to get this bright lemony and sweet blood orange citrus mixed with some woody and herbal clean juniper berry. You're gonna get this spicy sweet cardamom as well as a light touch of a spicy hot pimento, and everything is wrapped around this shower gel DNA of an airy lavender floral and that creamy, milky, lactonic, a bit coconut powdery feeling fig fruitiness. When you're in the mid, you're going to get that warm and spicy feeling sweet cardamom, as well as that shower gel vibe of the herbal sage, geranium floral, and airy lavender floral. You're going to get that woody and herbal clean juniper berry, this milky, creamy, coconutty, lactonic, powdery fig fruitiness. You're going to get some of this earthy, grassy, zesty vetiver with some ambroxan woody cleanliness. When you're in the base, you're going to get that ambroxan woody cleanliness with that zesty, earthy vetiver. And here you're going to get some light, dirty, earthy patchouli, but it's just a secondary note here. It's not super strong, and it will be amplifying that vetiver tone. You're also going to have the presence of this tonka bean, slight vanilla sweetness, as well as, of course, everything wrapped around that shower gel DNA vibe and that lactonic, creamy, powdery, coconutty, fruity fig sweetness. So this fragrance is going to be clean, it's going to be milky, lactonic, it's going to be spicy, woody, and shower gel earthy. Let's discuss the performance for this fragrance. So it was over an arm's length projection at a moderate noticeable level for the first 2 hours, pushing towards others, and then from there it will slowly get closer to your skin. It was a skin scent at 7 hours, and I was able to detect this off of my skin all the way up to 20 hours. But mind you, from the 7 to 20 hour mark, it ends up being a skin scent and a pretty eventual deep skin scent. In regards to the sillage scent whiff trail, the sillage, guys, was a better in the performance category for me than the projection. And here it was a moderately high noticeable cloud surrounding me for the first 2 hours, very noticeable. After that, another 1 hour moderate noticeable, and then it would slowly get lowered. And I remember getting whiffs of this one all the way up to 10 hours. So this one is above average in the performance category. You might get more if you overspray, a bit less if you underspray or spray on your clothes, but this was a pretty nice performing fragrance. So during my testings and wearings, I didn't get many compliments with this one. The reason being, it's super unique. So not many people are used to the smell of fig in designer-based fragrances. And usually, this creamy, milky, lactonic vibe is not used often in designer fragrances. You might see it in some, privé collections or high-end luxury niche fragrances, but you don't really see this in designer mainstream releases. And this is why this one wasn't much of a compliment getter, because it's very different. And that actually was what the majority of people would say when they would smell this one. It smells very different, clean, soapy-ish for them. And there was no outrageously high marks for this one, but no outrageously low marks either. It was just an average performing, compliment getting level fragrance. So this is not going to be a compliment magnet, but maybe if you wear it around the right people, you're going to get that rare, unique compliment getting factor to it. On a personal level, I do have to agree that this fragrance is very unique and original, especially compared to other fragrances on the market or even Eau de Toilette, with the use of that fake coconut, milky, lactonic, creamy fruitiness, and of course the way the execution of the juniper berry is done. So compared to the Eau de Toilette, the juniper berry in that one felt out of place. It felt wrong smelling to the nose. It didn't feel like it was a proper use of the juniper berry. I don't know if it's the essential oils they used in that one, it was maybe a poor quality, or just the fact that it didn't blend well with the other fragrance notes. But in this release, it's so much better off, guys, I'm telling you. If you smell one and the other, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. The juniper berry in this one is just so much more refined, so much more polished. It just feels right in how it's incorporated with the shower gel notes and the woody and earthy tones in this fragrance. It's, guys, it's so much better. And I'm telling you, out of both of those releases, this release, the Eau de Parfum, is my preferred fragrance. So other fragrances on the market this one resembles, of course, it's going to resemble the Eau de Toilette. It's in the same family and the base of the DNA. You're also going to get Issey Miyake's La Fusion d'Issey. You're going to get Legend Invictus by Paco Rabanne. You're also going to get Figue Eden by Giorgio Armani in the Privé line, as well as something like Calvin Klein's Defy Eau de Parfum. So hopefully this review gave you information to help you understand this fragrance better. See you in the next one. Peace and lights out.